everybody? Wow, my hair's doing weird things right now. That's strange. It's your boy, Matt. Welcome to PUDL, week number 2. Guys, this week we are taking on the homie Tog, that one guy, and the Michigan Manectrics. Last week, spoilers, 3, 2, 1, we won! Our game plan worked real freaking well, which is rad. It's always fun to happen. We are going in this week with a little bit less of like a focused game plan, and what I think is also a little bit of a tougher matchup, but with the cool team. So honestly, I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to talk about it. Tog has a very physically offensive focused team with a tiny bit of a sun core to counteract our rain core. Leads the great pick doesn't, you know what I mean. Pick one, Great Tusk, really scary Pokemon. Ground and fighting type, which is a nasty offensive combo with 131 in its physical attack and physical defense, with 115 HP. So it's very, very bulky on the physical end. Really, really frail on the special end. But with a decent amount of speed, like at 87, with Rapid Spin, it can boost its speed really fast. And in the sun, getting the photosynthesis boost, that one is scary. Next, Terra Captain Weavile. Weavile has 125 speed and 120 attack, Dark and Ice type, which is just scary in and of itself. But being able to go Terra Ice or Terra Electric is absolutely incredible on this Pokemon. Bolt Beam Stab of Ice and Electric is nasty. Absolutely nasty. And then throwing on a band on there, you still get like Stab, Knockoff. That's terrifying. Ogre Hearthflame, very good Pokemon. Not very good in the rain, but great in the sun. Giving its fire type Ivy Cudgels an attack boost. It did not need 3 really good offensive physical attackers right at the gate. Hisuian Goodrow, which is kind of really annoying for my team. Steel and Dragon type has like 150 SPDF, but then still good defenses and HP and attack and special attack, and it's slow, but like not that slow. It's annoying. If I'm completely honest, it's annoying. Galarian Weezing, probably the second most annoying Pokemon for us this week. The most annoying we haven't talked about yet. Psychic, nope. Fairy and Poison type with Levity or Neutralizing Gas. It's just super strong defensively on the physical side. Special defensively, it's not great, but it can be run that way. And it gets things like Defog, it gets Will-O-Wisp, it gets Pain Split, it gets Toxic, it gets Toxic Spikes, I believe, too. So that... Ow, I guess I cut my finger at work. That's annoying. Arboliva as a second Terra Captain, going Terra Normal, Electric, and Poison. Is also really, really good. Actually, I also think looks relatively good into us if it goes to something like Terra Electric, but it does struggle to hit a couple of my Pokemon. Torkoal, really just here for Sunsetter. Again, another really a good physical defensive wall. The top of his draft was really offensive. The bottom of his draft was very defensive. So, I mean, it's a Mon. It's solid. Right, it's here to set the sun, and I do think it's coming, even if I don't think like a sun core is coming. I think he brings it specifically to stop my potential rain. Sorry, I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. Milotic. That's an annoying Pokemon for us. It's really bulky. It's got 125 special defense, 95 HP, and even though it's only got 79 defense, Marvel Scale, if it gets burned, its physical defense is boosted too. So it's just like the bulky Pokemon ever, and it gets Recover. It's stupid. I have very few Pokemon that can do KO it. So we start to get to the point where we have to just like stall it out of recovers and stuff. Dusknoir, another Terra Captain. Do not think it's coming this week, but it could. With Terra Ghost, Fighting, and Fairy. It's just like a strong physical attacker, and then Gligar. Okay, so... basic like rundown of like specific things of his team. Oh, I gotta zoom out and I click this button. Okay, hazard setting is incredible. Spikes in Gligar and Orgrimmon, Stealth Rocks and Gligar, Tusk and Torkoal, T-Spikes in Gligar and Galarian Weezing. That's fantastic. And then great removal too in Defog Weezing and then Rapid Spin and Tusk and Torkoal. So hazard for and against me this week. Like for me are bad, against me are like is easy for him to set. So hazard are either going to play a really big role or a very small role because I'm not really dealing with them. But this team is so physically offensive. It's ridiculous. Their special attack is real bad. Their best special attacker is Arboliva, which is solid, but Arboliva is obviously really slow, and there's a lot of like types it doesn't like taking hits from. And if it's the Terra Captain, it takes that away from Weavile. Gudra could like run offensively for sure, but like 110 special attack isn't huge. And then it's like Milotic. So it is a very, very, very physically offensive team, and we are diving into that fact. It's also super bulky. So, yeah. Let's talk about what we're bringing. First pick, a big toast to Kilowattrel. She came in clutch last week, picked up 3 kills. We were bringing her also very offensively weak, but a much different set. We are not focusing on the rain at all, actually. We're not even bringing... no, we are bringing rain, but we're not bringing Weather Ball. But we are going Terra, Water, Volt Absorb, Rocky Helmet, almost max speed, max special attack. This means we are outspeeding Ogre Pawn and below. We are not outspeeding the Weavile. If it is timid or jolly or whatever that is, if it's speed boost in nature, we are outspeeding it still if it's adamant, which is great. But we are outspeeding a max speed jolly, that's what it is. A max speed jolly Ogre Pawn and everything below it. Now, like great tusks that get rapid spin boosts, Ogre Pawn to get rapid spin boosts, we are not outspeeding. But that is part of why we also have the Rocky Helmet. So here's the gist. Terra Water with Volt Absorb is fantastic. The only thing Weavile is realistically going to be able to hit us with is a knockoff. Now, once we go Terra Water. Now, knockoff hurts if it's adamant. It's doing 80 to 94%. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage, for sure. But we're also doing 69 to 81%. We do have a little bit of priority on this team, so it puts us in a spot where Weavile can be completely removed as a threat, and we are completely immune to its Terra Electric nonsense. We resist its Ice nonsense when we are Terra Water. So this felt like absolutely the best and only realistic candidate for a Terra Captain this week. We are bringing Air Slash, Terra Blast, Volt Switch, and Thunder Wave. Air Slash hits the Tusk and the Ogre Pawn. We don't really hit things like the Gudra, but they are at least not immune to Volt Switch. We can pivot on it. Same with the Weezing, same with the Arboliva. And similar to the Milotic, we can't really hit it super well. And we do, by the way, have Terra Blast Water specifically so we can hit the Weavile when it's Terra Electric. And it will do more damage on like the Great Tusk. Plus, if we are in the rain, the odds of that happening feel low. But if we are in the rain, it will do a good amount of damage. But we Volt Switch really for pivoting. The only thing that can stop Volt Switch is our Great Tusk, which doesn't want to come in against a Kilowattrel. And then we have T-Wave for things like Ogre Pawn, if it wants to like click a Trailblaze on it. If we can get a T-Wave off on it, even if it Trailblazes, we're going to still outspeed it. For, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the Gudra 2, I actually would like to get a Thunder Wave on it. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it's great for a couple of our slower options. Yeah, that's a gist. Next, debut of Zlatan. We are running the same exact speed tier as Kilowattrel, so same gist there. And then max attack was 72 points in HP. Just wanted to throw that in. Heavy duty boots. This is 2 things for us. One, Will-O-Wisp is great in this team. Obviously, we're not Will-O-Wisping things like the Ogre Pawn, but Ogre Pawn really doesn't want to take Pyro Balls. I'm doing 69 to 82 outside of the rain, and I'm killing in the sun. I believe. Yeah, I kill in the sun, which is great. We also have low kick for the Hisuian Gudra. Low kick actually to like a max HP does 99 to 117, which is incredible. If we're able to pivot into the Gudra, this is our pivot, which is great. Then we have Will-O-Wisp for things like Great Tusk, and Dusk Noir and Gligar, so it can't like Earthquake us and stuff. And then we do have Port Change. This is really why we have it. He probably won't be like focused on setting up hazards because they have Port Change. But I wanted to have that option here because they have such good hazards, and I don't want a couple of my Pokemon getting hazard stacked this game. Next, we got Dirty Chai the Ursaluna. We're going Citrus Berry this week over Assault Vest, but we have the exact same 4 moves: Earth Power, Blood Moon, Hyper Voice, Vacuum Wave. But we are going very, very physically defensive. We have 68 speed. That's allowing us to outspeed the Gudra by 1 point. So if the Gudra has any speed investment, we're going to know, even if it's only 12 EVs, like fine. But we are outspeeding absolute max HP, max special attack, like Spadef, or even like super bulky Gudra, which is great. Like, are we doing a ton of damage to it because we're super defensive? No. We're doing about 31 to 38% if it's max HP with an Assault Vest, which isn't fantastic, but Gudra doesn't have great ways of healing itself outside of like rest and lefties. And it could absolutely be a Rest or Chesto set, but then I'm doing a lot more damage with Earth Power. But Vacuum Wave actually think is going to be very, very important this week. We're going to be able to, oh, hold on. This is being weird. Um, where's it? Oh, there it is. Okay, we are doing like 61 to 72% to a WEAVILE with vacuum wave before it terras, and then after it terras, like obviously triple axle hurts us, but we're living it actually relatively comfortably, doing 63 to 76% if it's adamant. If it's banned, do we die? Let's see. We probably die if it's banned. Banned adamant, but we won't die if it's banned jolly. And earth power will kill it if it goes Terra. If it's not Terra, a blood moon into a vacuum wave will always, or if it is Terra as well. But a vacuum wave here, if we're able to get chip on the WEAVILE, is fantastic. We're super physically defensive because we're still doing a lot of damage with things like blood moon and earth power and hyperforce into the tusk, into the WEAVILE, into the ogre pawn. And we're going to be able to survive that just a little bit longer, especially with that citrus berry, hoping. Next, Georgie. We're bringing Offensive Ape again. This is a really cool set. We're bringing Close Combat, Rage Fist, Taunt, Stealth Rock, Max HP, Max Attack with an Air Balloon. The thought here is the only thing that can really hit... This is a perfect switch into Great Tusk. As long as we're not in with something that like wants to take a knockoff, or like he would want to knock off like the Pelipper, he'd probably click knockoff instead of anything else on the Pelipper. But as long as he's not clicking that, he can't hit us. We are immune to the fighting type moves, and we are immune to the ground type moves, and we are immune to rapid spin, which is fantastic. So this is kind of going to sit here waiting for the Great Tusk to be around. Stealth Rocks are great for things like the WEAVILE, like the Ogre Pawn, which can't have boots. It's good for the Torkoal that wants to keep pivoting in. It's good for Milotic along with Burn Chip. Taunt is good for like a Weezing switching in. We really can't hit Weezing until we've taken a couple hits, boosting up that Rage Fist, and we can't heal ourselves. But we are faster than a lot of Pokemon. We're faster than Gudra, faster than the Weezing, faster than Arbeliever, Torkoal, faster than Dusknoir. Probably not going to be faster than Gligar this week, but Gligar's not going to take a ton from us anyway with that EBLite item. But that's the gist, right? This is a perfect wall for Great Tusk. We're also doing a ton of damage to WEAVILE. We're doing a ton of damage to a lot of Pokemon with close combat. And then if we can get the Rage Fist boost, there we go. You know, we got Calculating the Pelipper. She is here for rain. That's it. I don't want him to be getting Sun Up and start sweeping with things like Great Tusk and Ogre Pawn. So we can come in with Drizzle. We are max HP, max defense. We've got a little bit of special attack. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be special defense. That is supposed to be special defense. So I am actually going to have to regen this Pokemon. That's allowing us to live a max special attack modest Draco 100% of the time if we're coming in at full from a Gudra. Thunderbolt, we don't live. Yeah, we never live a Thunderbolt. But we should always be living a max modest Gudra. No, I honestly kind of like keeping it to Spadaf because we're probably not dying to that anyway. The special attack, I mean. So I guess I'm just gonna lie to you. Yeah, Draco's still 12% chance to kill. So at that rate, I like a little bit of damage for Hurricane at Whirlpool. But this is kind of here to get rid of the rain and then to maybe trap something in and start being annoying. Like trap in a Torkoal, trap in a Milotic that doesn't have Flip Turn, trap in a Gudra that doesn't have T-Bolt, right? Get some Whirlpool Protect nonsense off on it. Start chipping some things down. Just even if it's slowly. And we have manual rain dance. In case it's a Torkoal that's coming in on a Pelipper, we're actually going to then be able to set the rain up again. We don't have Damp Rock, so we don't need that extension, but we can set rain dance after a Torkoal comes in on us. And we should always be faster. If we're not, we're not really dying to anything because we're super defensive and his Rock-type moves are physical. And then he's going to have to switch out and switch back in to get that rain up. And last but not least, we got Arch, the Erasmus Bruise. We're going Citrus Berry as well. Again, no AVs this week. With, again, max HP, max physical defense. But this week we have something specific. We are Iron Defense Body Press. On the special side, like Gudra is a little bit scary, right? It does hit pretty hard with Dracos, but we do have Body Press. And if we're able to get to +2, we will OHKO a max HP Gudra, which is fantastic. We're not going to die to a Draco with our... HP investment. We have 16 speed for speed creeping things. If it's like a Gudra that wants to try and speed creep us, that would really be the only thing. Maybe a Milotic wants to try and speed creep us, so we're going to outspeed that. We do have Electro Shot to maybe boost our special attack in the rain, or even just boost our special attack, which would be cool. But the hope is with Stamina, Iron Defense, and Citrus Berry, we're going to be able to survive for a long time against his physical attackers. The special attackers on his team, like the Gudra, like the Arbeliever with the Terra typing, have a lot of problems hitting us. If it is like Terra Poison Arbeliever, like sure, that's a little bit annoying, but we can just start spamming Electro Shots on that and raising our special attack. we drop a Draco and we call it a day, right? So that's the team. We play in about 9 minutes. So wish me luck. And good luck, have fun, talk, I guess. Peace out. See you. Okay, we are searching. We have found our opponent. Good luck, have fun to talk. As I just said. Actually got everything rocking and rolling. Let me... Okay, not what I'm expecting to see a little bit, but I guess makes sense to an extent. Alright, we see... Alright, so he just went no Sun at all, which is fair. So no Torkoal, no Ogre, which I'm actually totally cool with. We do see the Tusk and the Weavile. We see the Gligar from Alolan RDC. And then we see all the bulky people. Oh, so no Arboliva. Okay. So, yeah, annoying, however expected. Pelipper just looks so bad this game, but we are leading with the Kilowattrel to go Terra. Only Terra Cap is the the Weavile, so I'm still expecting Terra Electric. It could be Terra Ice. Definitely a possibility. But if it is, I think I can deal with it. Do I wear the glasses? I think I wear the glasses. My head hurts. But we're leading the Kilo. We can Volt Switch if we need to. But no Sun because he was probably expecting to deal with my Rain. My Rain was here to stop his Sun. So there we go. Let me click this button and this button. And streaming, everything does look good. We go to this. Kill. Okay. Hopefully everything's right and my Terra Captains are good and everything is fine. Shiny Weavile, Shiny Jab. That's pretty cool. Talk and I always have close matches. So it is the Gudra lead, which I'm not in love with. But what I can do here is I still go Terra Water, and now I can click a Volt Switch. I don't have a lot that hits this Pokemon. I really don't need Pelipper, so this might be an early game sack, if I'm completely honest. So we Terra right away. He can't be Terra Ground. His Terras are... Oh, he can't Terra this Pokemon. So we get the Volt off. How much is it doing? Well, like, doesn't super look like Assault Vest? I mean, that did very, very little, though. Actually, that could be AV. I think I just go into this dude and I take a Draco. Like, nothing takes Draco Meteors. Literally nothing takes Draco Meteors. And I knew that was the case. If it kills, I can expect Specs, but I do think that was Assault Vest. Maybe he just misses a Draco. Dragon Pulse. Okay, so that's fine. How much is it doing? Down to 131. I just want to get some EVs rocking here. Down to 131. So 131 out of 323. So that did 60%. So yeah, that looks like it's pretty especially offensive. That looks like it's max HP, max special attack, Assault Vest, which is exactly what we knew. The good thing here is if it's fast enough, we know it has some speed investment. I'll just click a Whirlpool. Maybe I do just click a Protect. I like the Whirlpool play. Let's just get a little bit of chip on this mon. I don't need the Pokemon at all. And we're faster, so there's absolutely zero speed investment, which is fantastic. Which means Ursula Blood Moon should be faster. So Gudra kills Pelly. I think the play here is big Cinderace and click a low kick. It's probably actually Annihilate. I have a bunch of things that can just pick up kills here. It could also just be the Ursaluna and click Earth Power, but I don't kill this Pokemon actually, so it's definitely not that play. It's probably the Cinderace right now. Because if he wants to go into the Weezing, I can taunt it. So, and low kick should always kill this dude. Let's go into the Cinderace here. He can probably go straight wheezing. But I can get a taunt off. We just go for the low kick. We try to pick up the kill. He probably just goes straight into the wheezing, but he doesn't super want to take like pyro balls. He can take them just fine in the rain, obviously. But any of my answers to kill. So parallel. What's that, dude? That's in my Melodic. Okay, so fair. Oh, that does actually some solid damage. Wow, that's not... That did, what, 25, 30? That did 40%? That is... It's not even max HP. That's either super specially defensive. Wait, okay, in the rain? He does probably kill me with the Scald, though. Oh, wait, no, but I am a fighting type. He shouldn't kill me with the Scald. He can burn me. You don't really want to take, but I actually don't hate just going for a low kick here. He can go for the recover, but let's keep this thing chipped. Oh, no, but he does have Marvel Scale now. Marvel Scale wasn't activated. Oh, wait. Right. Okay, that could actually still be super defensive. Yeah, I think I like the Duraludon switch in. I don't really want to get burned, but the rain is up. I forgot. Okay, so he actually could still be super. So it's just a flip turn. So down to 372. Let's actually calculate this without him being burned. How much low kick should be doing. Okay, so that is physically defensive. It doesn't look like it's max Fizz Def, but it is a lot of Fizz Def. It's great. And I should have gotten just a stamina boost there. I didn't see if I did, if I'm honest. It's probably the Gudra switch in. But I am +1 defense, and I should be faster, and I should actually... I don't know if I kill. I doubt it. Yeah, this game is like I'm not 100% convinced on this squad, if I'm completely honest. It just felt like the pair of Wheezing plus Melodic was hard to deal with. So that is the Gudra. He is at 90%. I do 79 to 93 if he's max HP, which I think he is. A Draco Meteor does do 77 to 91. I will live. And I'll get Citrus Berry out. So I think I do just want to click a body press right now. How many turns of rain are there? This is my last turn of rain. I can Electroshot into a body press. But I probably do just click body press right now. And see if I can pick up the kill. I don't think I do. Oh, doubles. Okay, so it could be the Wheezing. Goes back out on the Melodic. I mean... It'll take it. It can try and burn me. But it just probably just go for the recover. We'll see, right? I'll go for the Electroshot. Even though it's not in rain. Because if he wants to go into the Great Tusk, I mean, I'm at +1 defense, right? I might have been able to kill the body press, but I don't think I do. Go to the recover, so I made the right play. So I get a special attack raise here, which is fantastic. I'll kill with an Electroshot if he decides to stay in. He was faster than me. Let's note that. So this has got a little bit of speed investment. He's got, like, at least 52 speed investment. I am clicking, like, Electroshot is what's happening here. He could very easily go into the Great Tusk, which is, I think, okay. I will kill with the Draco. I'll also do a lot with it goes into the Gligar. Okay, great. I forgot that was an option. I'm almost definitely not faster than the Gligar. He doesn't do a lot to me. I can go for an Iron Defense, which is what I think I want to do. See what he wants to do. He could, like, Sword Stance, but dude doesn't... Like, if I go for an Iron Defense, I mean, I still need to click some Dracos on him. but I still think this is a play. So it knocks off my Citrus Berry. That's obviously annoying, but I am now +4 defense, I believe. That's what that is. Yeah, so I mean, I do a heck of a lot to this Pokemon with the Draco. I'm +4 defense. I am slower. Let me see here. If he's max HP, call it. A Draco does 68. Okay, so I should be killing with 2 Dracos depending on EVs right now. I think I could just straight up click a Draco. I can get Electro shot off after. Is the hope here. Wait, did I just click Draco or Electro shot? I don't know what I just clicked. I think I just clicked Electro shot. That wasn't my intention. I meant to click Draco, and I don't think I did. I think I clicked Electro shot. That would be crazy if he doubles, though. How rad would that be? He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't want to pick a Draco. He can Earthquake me, but that's not doing a lot. Goes for the spikes. Okay. So I respect that. I have Court Change Cinderace, though. Did I go for the Electro shot? How crazy is that? No, I went to the Draco. Does look like I missed, so that's unfortunate. I'll go for the Electro shot now. Just because I think that's kind of baller. I do not care that he's setting up spikes. I have Court Change Cinderace. In fact, I welcome this. So I'm +2 special attack now. He doesn't want to attack me. He's going to keep raising my body presses. He's probably just going for 3rd layer spikes. He doesn't realize that I am Court Change heavy duty boots. Which is great. So there are 3 levels of spikes on my field, so that is something I need to note, right? But I have 2 Pokemon that are immune to that, 3 Pokemon that are immune to that, and this Pokemon is in. But I am +2 special attack now. I think I go for a body press into a Draco right now. Is what I want to do. At this moment in time. He could switch. He could for the EQ, so he's just raising my body presses. I'm +5 defense. Let's still see how much I'm doing. I mean, I click Draco now. I go back to neutral special attack, which is cool. Not having my Citrus Berry is obviously a little unfortunate. But at this point, I am OHKOing Goodra. I am OHKOing my Milotic from the range it's at. I am OHKOing the WEAVILE. I am OHKOing the... I'm not OHKOing the Great Tusk, but if he wants to hit me first, I get very close to it. It's just the Weezing that I'm scared of, which I can click some Electro Shots on, because it doesn't seem like he's going to have Strange Steam. And if he does, obviously that's still going to kind of hurt. But a +1 Electro Shot will do 90 to 106 if he's not specially defensive. And if he's not physically defensive, I mean, body presses do tickle. But yeah, so I'm just +6 now. This kills if I hit. Can we land it, please? That would be rad. Really, really rad if I land this. Okay, so we do. So this should kill. Great. Arch kills the what's that called? The Gligar. Gligar being dead is really, really nice for the Kilowatts of clicking Volt Switches. He could very easily go into the Weezing. I am now neutral special attack. He doesn't. He goes into this Pokemon. Who's at... Dude, I think you died to a body... Like, you're faster than me, but I'm pretty sure you still died to a body press. Or at least you died to 2. If you don't click recover, you could go with this... Goes for the Haze. Great play. Great play. Fantastic. Really, really just great. What's my play? He's probably clicking recover. What is my play here? Actually, Kilowatts is not immune to that, which is really good to know. The Haze is it definitely changes things a little bit. I would like to get into Zlatan at some point because I do have Court Change. He does a Defog and Rapid's gonna have to resume. Maybe I just click a Draco here. He is burned. Let's write that down. I like an Iron Defense here, if I'm completely honest. I'd like this thing to click recover as little times as possible. So he's forced to click haze now. Essentially, I would like to obviously keep this Pokemon around. I just don't have a really good switch. I'll go for a Draco here because he will haze away my Draco drops. Probably. Oh, just goes for the Scald straight up, so I respect that. Don't get the burn. No burn, which is great. And plus 3 defense now, which is... okay, so fantastic. So, he... Alright, here's where I'm at. He probably has to recover, because he's at 25, 30, 30... He's at like 42% or whatever. He does die to a body press. If he doesn't get the burn, dies to a body press plus burn damage. If he clicks recover... If he clicks haze, he does die to a Draco. Does he click haze, Scald, or recover here? I think he clicks recover. Yes, okay. Mid-Draco. And he's just wasting those recovers with this Draco. So he's not actually gaining any health. I am doing over 50% to him. He probably needs to click haze now. This will work like a Draco. Yep, okay. If I land this Draco, I think I kill him, Milotic. Let's really just hope we land this. We do. I think he dies to burn. Yes! Yes, okay, great. Arch kills Milo. That is a very annoying Pokemon gone. I am very, very happy with that. We are obviously now -2 special attack and no defense boosts, but Milotic is dead. Goes into the Great Thrust. Headlong and Close Combat both do a lot of damage. I'm going to go straight into the Annihilate. I still like having my Chaladon around. He doesn't know the Air Balloon. If he does click knock off, popping my Air Balloon. I mean, he's almost definitely clicking the Headlong. But if he does click knock off, at least my Rage Fist is boosted. Yeah, knock off doing 30 to 35 if he's... or 33 to 39 if he's adamant. Which is like, I'm okay with that. That's not a ton. And it should be immune to the spikes here, I believe. If that's what's happening. Yeah. Go to the Earthquake. Probably clicks knockoff. I'm pretty happy to click taunt on a Weezing coming in right now. I'm actually also pretty happy to click Stealth Rock, but I don't want those on my side of the field. So I am just going to click taunt, I believe, is what's going to happen on a Weezing switching in. Which will force him to click Strange Steam is most likely what's happening. This is the Weezing, which is great. It's neutralizing gas. Okay, cool with me. Which means it's not levitate. So he fell for the taunt. I'm going to go for the Rage Fist now. If he wants to attack me, I mean, I don't really particularly want to lose my Rocky Helmet, though, is where I'm at. I kind of think I like the Cinderace play, because then I can Core Change. He's not going to go for a Sludge Bomb. Let's see how much he does if he does. I mean, not a ton. I can go for the Cinderace and I can click Core Change, which is kind of rad. I lost my Fidget. I'll find it. It's somewhere. Goes through a Strange Steam. Does he miss? Could that miss? He does miss. I mean, not really a big deal. But knowing he has it is great. I'm not fighting type anymore. I'm just going to click the Core Change. He goes for his Change Steam again. Down to 256. 256 out of 319. That did 20% to me. Which makes it seem like it's not specially attack invested. I am no longer a fire type. I am a normal type now, so I don't get stabbed on my Pyro Ball. But I still think I'm just going to go for it to kind of see. Yeah, I do think I still just go for the Pyro Ball. I just want to see how much damage this guy does. Oh, that's after I'm normal type too. That's pretty freaking weak. Yeah, I want to get some chip on something. I just want to see this guy's EVs. Oh, he is not physically defensive, my friend, and we get the burn. Do apologize about that. But he is very spadef. Goes for the defog, which is slightly what I expected. But having this guy down to half is freaking mega. I will just go for it straight up again. So spikes are totally gone, but I mean, at the end of the day, I made him click it. I just Pyro Ball again. Let's not miss. 9% accuracy. Wheezing's down 25, 30, 35, 25, 30, 35, down to 41%, call it. Which is great. What? How did that do so much damage? I guess I still get fire type stat? That did a lot. That's not even like HP invested. I don't quite understand how I did that much damage, if I'm honest. Did I miss a crit or something? I don't know. He's neutralizing gas. So I'm not Libero. Right. Well, that's actually good for me. Objectively. So switch it out. Something's going to take this. I don't particularly think a Great Tusk wants to. I think that is the switch in. I could also burn this Pokemon with the Pyro Ball here. Let's see how much I'm doing. Nice. Get the burn? No? Okay, here's where I'm at. I don't really need this Pokemon. I want to go for a burn on a knockoff. Let's click the Willow. We can find out if he's Scarf. Very fast. We do land it, which is great. This guy's burned. We missed a Draco earlier, so this is only fair. He does go for the knockoff, thinking I was switching in. Cool. I'm feeling good about how I'm playing at this moment in time. He probably needs to go for anything but the knockoff here. If he goes for a knockoff, I really don't care at this rate. This guy's burned, and I'm happy with that. And his team is very slowly getting whittled down, and I still have the Kilowattrel for the Weavile, and I still have the Kilowattrel plus the Vacuum Wave. And if he's Terra Ice Weavile, dude's wrecked. If he's Terra Electric Weavile, again, I am Volt Absorb. Knockoff does a lot of damage if he's banned, for sure. But I think he needs to be adamant to kill, and if he's adamant faster, which kill. So I'm feeling good at this moment. It's kind of just a Goodra that scares me. He could go for the double knockoff. He goes for the rocks, so respect it. I can still get rid of those. And where he's at right now, I mean, Weezing doesn't really want to take two of these. So I am just going to Rage Fist twice, I think. I'm doing 17 to 21% against this guy. Let's just go for the Rage Fist, honestly. He needs to knock me off if he wants to hit me. Could be like the Weavile switching in, but that dude doesn't really want to take a close combat. Triple Axel obviously will hurt, but could also be the Goodra, but I'm thinking we're in a decent spot. I'm just hoping 2 Rage Fist kills Weezing. I'm hoping 2 Rage Fist kills this guy. Okay, I'm really hoping 2 Rage Fist kills here with the burn damage. And I think it should. It does. It does. Great. And I'm faster, so I'll just click another Rage Fist. He is cuss-stabbed. I respect that so hard. Is he going to kill? How cool is it? Destiny Bond. Cool. Really, really, really cool play. Cuss-stabbed Destiny Bond Weezing. That's rad. So I do kill here. That's so cool. Maybe I should have taunted, I guess. Ape kills Weezing. Weezing kills Ape. That's rad. Alright, what are we going to now? It feels like the Ursaluna, if I'm completely honest. Feels like the Ursaluna. The problem is if it's the Great Toast coming in. Maybe it's the Cinderace. Actually, I could dig it being the Cinderace. I think it's the Cinderace. Because there's also Rock Slam, which I have to consider. And if he wants to go into the Weavile, I'm at what, 172? Let's see here. Hold up. So I will die to a knockoff. Let's see if he's Jolly. But if he goes into the Weavile, I doubt it kind of anything here. It's the Cinderace is my play. I think we both have to pick here is what's happening. Okay, great. Goes down to the Goodra. Cool. Oh, right, I'm not Boots anymore. But I can just low kick. That's good to know. I'm at 93%. I'll just low kick. This Pokemon can't take this. I'm at 93, not percent, just points. So I'm at 29%, which does mean I can come in and rock one more time, which is great. He needs to let this die, he needs to let Tusk die, or he needs to let Weavile die. And then if Weavile comes in, man, he shouldn't be able to kill me with an Ice Shard. And I'm going to find out if he's Adamant or Speed Boosting. I'm out of water. I feel like we're in a really good spot right now. We are recording. Hopefully the audio is still all good. This should kill. It does. Great. Ace kills Goodra. I'm fighting type now. So, Ice Shard could kill me. 68% chance if he's Adamant. If he's Jolly, 12% chance. If he's Ice Shard and kills, I'm going to assume he's Adamant. Or Banned. And in both scenarios, Kilowattrel comes in and is good. So that's the Weavile. We're going to see if he's faster than me. We are just going to go for the Pyro Ball and hope to land, I think. I guess if he goes Terra Electric, I don't... Yeah, well... No, I'm going to Pyro Ball and hope to land. He is Terra. Is he Terra Ice or Terra Electric? Let's see. Terra Electric, which is what I expected. I could be faster than him. If he's faster than me and doesn't click Ice Shard here, I'm good. Okay, so he's faster and he's Terra Blast. So Weave kills Ace. But I believe I can just go kill Wattrel at this rate. And Voltazorb. He will be faster than me. We do know that for a fact. We know that for an absolute fact. I want to give the kills to Kilowattrel though at this point. Stealth Rock's are up, which is a little annoying. Should still be good though. I should still be good. Knockoffs does do 76 to 86, 73 to 86%. Let's just make sure I do live this real quick. I'm at 273. Yeah, he can't kill me. I won't kill with the Terra Blast. I'll do about 45 to 54. But it's good enough damage to where I'm okay with it. He could be Choice Band, for all we know. Goes for the Storage Stance. Okay. That's a little freaky, if I'm completely honest. But I think I'm okay, because I'm Rocky Helmet. Yep, that's about what we expected. Alright. He's +2. I am water... Okay. No, but I'm good. I'm good. Because I've still got... Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, this is actually getting a little iffy. This is getting a little iffy for sure. We're going to go Terra Blast. Goes for the triple axle, okay. Is that contact? Yeah, okay, he's fine. Oh, excuse my language. But Rocky Helmet was a great play then. So cool. We are good. So Weave kills Kilo. Listen, if he's Ice Shard, great play. But I am max. Actually, even then, I go into the Ursaluna Blood and I click Vacuum Wave. I am like super physically defensive. Vacuum Wave will pick off this kill. Really close game, but just well played on both sides, I think. But Killer Watcher absolutely did its job here. So did Arch. So did Ape. Yeah, Trust and Seal a little scary, but the fact that it's burned, and we know it's not like a choice item. Goes for the Ice Shard. This shouldn't kill. Go for the Vacuum Move. Great. Blood Moon kills Weave. At this point in time... Oh, shoot. I got rid of that Pokemon. Great Tusk. Close combat. Adamant. Burned. It's doing 33 to 49 to me. I'm still living. I will just go for the Blood Moon, do as much damage as physically possible. I should still live here. It goes for the Ice Burn, it doesn't even have it, and he's going for crits. I'm very physically defensive. And Blood Moon should be picking up this kill. Blood Moon kills Tusk, and it looks like we are winning 2-0 Week 2 of the PUDL. Really good game. Super close. The haze on my Lodic was great. Sword Stance plus Jolly. Weavile got really scary, especially with Ice Shard. We knew it, but at that point we knew he didn't have knockoff. And then Rocky Helmet, like I was really happy with my prep. I was an offensively defensive check to Weavile. So GG's to Tog again. Very happy with how he played. We're 2-0, baby. This is the complete opposite of what we could say about PUDL last season. But with that being said, I am Matt, your coach of the New England Roggenrola, and I'll see you next week. Peace out, y'all.